Right on. Got my cigarette. So, as far as all that prophecy stuff, a lot of people don't believe in it, but a lot of people do. See? And you can use that for your advantage, especially if you're doing what they're doing, because it's supposed to happen. This is what's supposed to happen till they too late, and they say, "Well, maybe I'm not in. How come I'm not in?" Right? That's funny. They'll wait right till, oh my God, now what? I'm not chosen. What? It's cool if they do. You right? Right. But if you look, because nobody thinks about things except themselves. Apparently, I'm going to put it like that, right? Because there's a lot of people who are not working, not because of whatever, because they like have retired and do all this different, you know. So when everybody got their minimum wage raised up and all that, and the capitalists said, "Well, I don't know about that, because that's cutting in our profit margin," and all of a sudden we got all these problems that are spiking the prices, right? It's real, but it's supposed to happen. Remember, for some people, right? And you got all these other people selling their food supplies or whatever. I'm not saying don't buy them. I don't care. I don't eat that shit. So that's, whatever you do, it's not my gig. The thing is, like for BP, Earthwatch, and all these other guys like that. You know, they sell all these things that say you can last forever and whatever. It's cool if you do, but they use all this other stuff to get you to do it, and they're so in, because they're in it for you folks. I'm in it for you folks. I'm really here for you. It's you. As long as you can afford it. Remember, you gotta be able to afford it, and they care about everybody so much because you know they're in it for you. If you put my name down, they're only charging you so much that if you put my name down, yeah, they're going to give me a big cut of whatever profit they got. They're charging you so much that they can afford to give me a bunch of it. But hey, I'm in it for you, right? And don't forget, Dono and merch. Don't forget to buy my merch, right? Forgot that part. Because we're in it for you folks, right? You're so important. And you need me because I'm the guy who knows all this other stuff. Right? It's like all these guys say, plant your seed, got these 7 principles, and if you plant your seed and give me all this and do that, and maybe, if I know there's somebody out there, and I'm talking to 20 million people, or 2 million people, and there's one of you out there, and God said you got $10, you got $20, it's $20, and I know you got it in your jar, and He says, go to your jar right now and send it to me, right? Well, I got these other fuckers out here telling you the same kind of shit that says, to become an enlightened, empathic, mindful individual, you know, you can't buy happiness. You know, you can't buy any of this. Money's not going to get you what you need, and all these material things aren't going to get you what you need. What you need is send it to me, because it does make me happy. Makes me happy as hell. And buy my merch and on all this man in a can stuff. You can't get your dick hard. This is stuff. It's not FDA approved, but hey, get this stuff, and yeah, you know, whatever. Yeah, because you know, mindfulness. It's about being mindful. My mind says that I need to feed your mind full of shit so that you give me your money and because it can't get you what you need. But it does get me what I need. I need your money. Funny old stuff in it. It's a funny old world. Operation Mindcrime, right? And if you like Queensryche, the very next album was what? Empire. Gonna build an empire. People think it's just about drug deals and all this other stuff, right? It's not. Not now. You got all these empires rolling out. But it's an empire. You're not dealing with one guy. Remember, could we talk about how these guys have these corporations? Well, it's not just corporations. Some of them just have, they got a corporation type thing, and they got their little 501c3, 501c4 church of perpetual exemption, see? But if they got one of these little churches of perpetual exemption, other people can jump in under the umbrella of this thing. It's so fucking cool. Right? Cool if you do. But if you had a band back in the day, merch was where you made your money. The record and stuff was cool, and you go on tour and make money, but the big shit was for the band was you sold your t-shirts and posters and headbands and all this cool stuff, right? It's very cool. But see, the guys that aren't in the climbing up to afford this new high prices to end this up is these guys on these assistance programs, like, you know, programs. Right? Because even though these guys, the worker, got their raises and all this stuff, these other guys, well, I'm going to call it cost of living allowance, it's called COLA, they don't go up very much, right? For all these people in this other stuff. While the prices are going up, they didn't get a raise. Neither here nor there. Just a fact.